Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a decluttering video, but I'm going to do it a little bit different because a lot of people have been doing decluttering videos lately. So I'm not going to show you guys my drawers and pull them out and keeping this, getting rid of this. I just went ahead and went through all my makeup and pulled out what I don't use, products that are actually expired and stuff like that. And I just threw them all in a basket, and I figured I would show you guys kind of like monthly favorite style. So I figured just so it'd be a little bit different than what everybody else is doing right now. It is still decluttering, but it's just showing you guys in a different way. I'm going to go ahead and jump right in because I do have a good amount of products to talk to you guys about. I will say that a lot of these are e.l.f. products only because when I first started getting into makeup back in 2013, e.l.f. was just a more affordable brand, and it still currently is. They've stepped up their game on their products now, but back then it was still a pretty good brand for the price point. So I ordered a lot of e.l.f. products, and some of them I used for a while. They were like the only products I used for a while, but as my makeup collection started growing and I found other products that I love so much better, I just stopped using the e.l.f. products, and they just kind of sat there. And so they're most of the e.l.f. products in here are going to be about 4 years old. So the first ones I actually have 3 of these, 2 of them unused and 1 of them is used. When I placed my last order from e.l.f., or not my last one, maybe it was my last one back in 2013, I love this concealer. This is their Maximum Coverage Concealer, and it's in a tube like this. I think this is in porcelain. Back then, I really loved this concealer. It was really the only concealer I had ever used and tried, so of course I loved it. So this is a thicker consistency concealer, which now I don't really tend to gravitate toward these because this one is a thick consistency. So if you really like thick consistencies, I do recommend these for a more affordable brand. I think they're about $3. I don't know if they raised their price on stuff like this. A couple more e.l.f. concealers I have in here are these. I believe they still sell these as well. These are just their cream concealer palettes. I have one. This one is in Light, and then this one's in Neutralize and Brighten. And as you can see, this was my most used one because it has a pink and a green concealer in it, and then of course it just matched my skin tone. This one I didn't really use that much because it was honestly a little too light for me. I could mix a couple of different shades to get like a spot concealer shade to match my skin tone to hide blemishes and stuff like that, but not necessarily like a highlighting concealer or anything like that. These are creamy. They're not as creamy anymore because they're 4 years old. But I'm definitely going to get rid of these. Like I said, they're 4 years old. I would probably repurchase these again. I just have other concealers that I prefer right now, so I'd have no need to do it. 2 more e.l.f. products I have here, and these were actually all purchased in the same order. All the other stuff that was purchased in that order has either been used up or I threw it away a long time ago. But I have 2 of these loose matte eyeshadows, one in like a cream white color and then one in a black color. I'm not going to open these to show you guys because these things are super messy and they just go everywhere as soon as you open them. I bought these because at the time I was obsessed with cream, light cream shades and black shades, but I never used them because I had other palettes that had these shades in it, so I just used the palettes instead of these. So I never really used these, and they were just so messy that I never really wanted to. Yeah, there's those that I'm going to go ahead and get rid of. And none of this makeup I'm donating or giving to a family member because it is so old. It's just, it needs to be thrown away. The next product that I'm pulling out is a NYX Hydro Touch Primer Base. This is actually fairly new. I've only had it for a couple months, but I bought this when I did my Full Face of First Impressions a couple months back, and I absolutely hate this stuff. It doesn't do anything that it claims to do. It says, enhance your complexion with Hydro Touch Primer. Our primer is infused with chamomile, green tea, and ginseng root extract to create the perfect canvas and give your skin a radiant boost. Honestly, it didn't make me any more radiant or glowy. It didn't do anything special for my foundation, and it smells like a men's cologne. Like, it smells like they just dumped a whole bottle of men's cologne into this product. The scent is so, oh yeah, there you go. The scent is just so strong, and it's not something I feel comfortable putting on my face, and I can just smell the lingering scent on my face throughout the day. It looks like this. It is a gel kind of primer, and I believe it's a water-based one, so I kind of was attracted to it for that, but it's just the scent. I hate the scent on it. So obviously that's something I'm definitely not going to be holding on to. Next in my little basket, I have a NYX Matte Lipstick, and this one's in Nude. This one's way too light for me. It looks like a pinkish nude, but on my skin it looks like I have no lips. Like, it just blends in with my face, and it's just not a very flattering look for me. So I'm going to get rid of this only because it is a couple years old, and I believe it is expired. Let me see. Yeah, it has a 12-month date, and I've had this definitely for more than 12 months, so I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of that. Next, I have a Milani Stay Put Brow Color in Soft Brown. This is one of the brow pomades. I used this thing probably twice. It was just a little too warm for my brows, so I didn't really like it. And honestly, it's dried up. I've had it for a while, so it's not something I just really want to hold on to. I'm also getting rid of my Anastasia Dip Brow in Soft Brown, and this one is more of a cooler tone color that I like for my brows. And as you can tell, I use this thing to death. Like, I can see the bottom of the pan. I've had this specific one for probably 2 or 3 years now, so I really do need to get rid of it. It is dried up, and I don't really reach for the pomade stuff anymore because I find it makes my brows like a little too thick. Even now, I think these are a little too thick, and this is just a powder. But I was playing around with some different things today in my brows, so whatever. But yeah, I don't really reach for pomades anymore, and yeah. Another brow product I have here, it's a Maybelline Brow Definer, I think. It's the one with the pencil on one end, and then on this end it's got this little smudger that has powder in it that you run through your brows. I'm getting rid of this because I don't really reach for it. I have other brow products I prefer over this. I've had it for a while, maybe like a year and a half, so it's probably expired. But yeah, overall this was okay. I just don't like brow pencils that are this pointed tip like this. I like the the Anastasia Brow Definer shape, the angled tip. So yeah, I don't really reach for these anymore. Next, I have a sample of the Benefit Hello Flawless powder, and this one's in Ivory. I've had this thing for years. I got it in a little sample Benefit pack, and I don't really remember if I liked it or not because it's been so long since I've used it. I just kind of kept it in my collection. But I've had this for years, so it needs to go. Next, I have a sample of the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil Bronzer. And this one's actually way too dark for me, so I need to get rid of it anyway. It's in medium deep. I just love the way it smelled. I still used it, even though it was way too dark for me. But yeah, I have the contour palette from Too Faced now, the Cocoa Contour, so holding on to this is really pointless. And then I have this Bare Minerals Mineral Veil, and this is just the original Mineral Veil. I got this when they had that kit of Bare Minerals on Black Friday. It came with this, a highlighting face powder, and a little brush. I have the highlighting face powder. I don't use it on my face because it's just too glittery. I like to use it on my eyes. But this Mineral Veil, I do not like it. I used it on my face one day, and it looked so dry and cracked. And I don't have dry skin. I have oily skin, and this just sucked the life out of my skin, and it just looked horrible. Next, I have 2 of these the Balm eyeshadow samples that I got in Ipsy bags. This one I've actually had for a while, a couple years. It's one from the Nude Dude, and then I have a sample from the Meet Matrimony palette. I don't ever reach for these because I have palettes I prefer, and these colors I feel like I have in some of those palettes. So I'm just going to get rid of those. Next, I actually have a pair of false lashes that I'm throwing away. These are the Ardell Wispies. I've worn them a lot. They are coated in mascara, and yeah, so I'm just going to Get rid of those. 2 NYX Jumbo Eye Pencils, one in milk and one in black bean. I hesitated getting rid of these because these are so hard to get your hands on. They're always sold out in stores at Ulta, but I've had these for like 5 years, so I really need to just get rid of them and get new. I don't want to say I really don't need to get new ones because I don't even use these. Like they're just not something I use anymore. Then I have 2 eyeshadow primers. I have a sample of the Too Faced Shadow Insurance and then the Hard Candy Eyeshadow Primer in Eyes the Limit. These are actually identical primers, just one's from the drugstore and one's a higher end one. So if you're looking for a dupe for the Shadow Insurance, the Hard Candy one is the way to go. But I just don't like this type of eye primer. I like thicker eye primers, and these are just not it. I feel like they didn't really hold on to my shadows. I have other eyeshadow primers that hold on to them better than these did. So I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of both of these. This one's actually 4 years old, so this one definitely needs to go. And this one I just don't reach for, so I'm going to go ahead and toss it out. And then I have a couple eyeliners here. I believe I got all of these from Ipsy bags. This one is a Model Launcher liquid eyeliner, and this one's actually an emerald, so I don't use green eyeliners at all. So I've had this for like a year and I've never used it, so I'm just gonna go ahead and toss that out. Then I have this one I got in an Ipsy bag and I really loved it until I got my rodeo one. This is a Bella Pierre eyeliner, and this one last time I used it really irritated my eyes, so I'm just going to get rid of that. And then I have this Elizabeth Mott Smooth Shadow and Pearl. This was from an Ipsy bag a while ago, so that definitely needs to go. Then the last couple products, the last couple ones I have is a Hard Candy Glamouflage Heavy Duty Concealer. This, I don't really like this. It's quite old, and even when it was right after I bought it, I didn't really like it. The consistency was just a little too liquidy, but it was almost chunky at the same time. I don't know. I really didn't like it, and I didn't like the way it blended out and looked on my skin. So getting rid of that. Then I have a sample of the Tarte Tarteist Lash Paint Mascara. I absolutely love this mascara. I really recommend buying it. I need to go buy another full-size one. Yeah, this is really nice. Then I have a sample of the Too Faced Lip Injection Extreme. I think this was from an Ipsy bag. I love the way this stuff smells, but I don't use lip plumpers, so I really have no use for this, and I'm pretty sure it's a little over a year old. So I know this video was kind of just really repetitive and me showing you products and it's like, okay, I'm getting rid of this, but that's really all a decluttering video is. I just did it a little bit different, so it's not such a lengthy video that it's like a 20-minute video of me showing you products I'm throwing out. Like, you don't need that. I figured this would just be better. It's going to be faster, and it's going to be quicker and easier to watch, I feel like. So I did talk a little bit about some of the products, about why I didn't like them or stuff like that. So I know this video was just a little bit fast-paced and a little bit different than all the other decluttering videos that people are doing right now, but I didn't want to do a video like that because those videos are just so long and lengthy. Plus, I just did a makeup collection video, and most of these products weren't even in that makeup collection video because I had already separated all of my I had already taken all these out and had them in a bag off to the side for a declutter video. So if you want to see my whole entire makeup collection video, I'll have that video pop up somewhere on the screen so you guys can go to that and see it, because none of these products you're going to see in that video. So you didn't really need to go through and see my whole makeup collection again just to see the products I'm throwing away, because like I said, I already had these separated and ready to go. So that is actually it for today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed this because I actually really enjoyed making it. It felt kind of nice that I'm finally going to be able to just throw these products away and not hold on to them in my room for months waiting to do a video. So that's actually a really nice weight off of my shoulder and a really nice, clean, a little less clutter in my bedroom. So yeah, like I said, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please be sure to like and subscribe to my channel. Also, turn on the notifications so you'll be notified anytime I post a video. You can also follow me on Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitter to be notified when I post as well. But like I always say, I'm mostly active on Instagram. So yeah, that would be the best place to follow me. I'll have all the links to those in the description box down below. Also, I'll have all the links to the products I mentioned in this video down below. So I don't think I have anything else to tell you guys, except I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I will see you next time. Bye!